Is there a more perfect example of the Raptors' development magic happening right before our eyes? Or are we about to witness the front office make one of their most questionable roster decisions in recent memory? We're talking about a 25-year-old Toronto native who just absolutely dominated Summer League with the kind of two-way excellence that has scouts from other organizations calling Bobby Webster about potential trades. The basketball gods have delivered what might be the most clear-cut roster decision of the entire offseason. And I'm about to reveal why AJ Lawson's non-guaranteed contract situation is actually the biggest test of this new front office leadership's commitment to rewarding pure basketball excellence. What's up, Raptors Nation? Quick Court coming in hot with another deep dive for all you basketball junkies out there. Hope you're all crushing it today, rocking that red and black, and ready to get your roster construction analysis fixed. How exactly does a hometown hero who just went absolutely nuclear in Summer League still find himself fighting for a guaranteed roster spot? Drop your predictions down in the comments right now, because I've been studying the numbers and the context that nobody is talking about yet. Seriously, stick around until the end, because I'm about to break down why keeping Lawson could be the difference between a successful rebuild year and leaving championship level depth on the table. Let's get straight to the numbers that have the entire basketball world taking notice. AJ Lawson didn't just have a good summer league, he put together what can only be described as a masterclass in professional basketball excellence. We're talking about 5 points per game on 50% field goal shooting and an absolutely ridiculous 45% from three-point range. But here's where it gets even more impressive. He's doing this while contributing 5.2 rebounds, 3.0 assists, and 1.8 steals per game in just under 24 minutes of action. What makes these numbers absolutely mind-blowing is the context. This isn't some random summer league hero having a hot streak against questionable competition. This is a proven NBA player who averaged 9.1 points and 3 rebounds in 26 regular season games last year, now showing he's taken his game to an entirely different level. The shooting efficiency alone should have every front office in the league paying attention. But here's the million-dollar question that's got me fired up. Why is someone with this kind of production still on a non-guaranteed deal? Think about this logically for a second. You got a 6.6 wing who can score at 3 levels, defend multiple positions, and brings the kind of Canadian basketball IQ that fits perfectly with the Raptors culture. This is exactly the type of player championship teams wish they could find in the margins. And here's the crucial context. With Castleton just getting waived yesterday after struggling in Summer League, Lawson's stock has never been higher. Let me paint you a picture of what happened in that crucial semifinal game against Sacramento. And the Raptors were battling hard, showing that trademark defensive intensity we love to see, but they were missing something crucial on the offensive end. They needed someone who could create their own shot and knock down big buckets when the game was on the line. That someone was AJ Lawson, and he wasn't even available due to injury. You have to wonder if having their most explosive summer league performer on the court could have been the difference between elimination and advancing to the championship game. Here's what separates Lawson from your typical roster bubble player. He's not just contributing numbers, he's impacting winning basketball. When you watch him play, you see a player who understands spacing, who makes the right reads, and who brings an infectious energy that elevates everyone around him. This isn't just about individual stats, it's about how his presence changes the entire dynamic of the second unit. The front office deserves credit for identifying Lawson's potential early and converting him from a two-way contract to a standard deal back in April. But here's where the story gets interesting. That contract is still non-guaranteed for the upcoming season. Essentially, Bobby Webster and the current leadership team are saying they believe in his talent enough to give him a chance, but they're not fully committed to his future with the organization. This becomes even more significant now that Masai Ujiri departed the organization just last month, leaving Webster to lead the basketball operations during this crucial roster construction period. What bugs me about this situation is that Lawson represents everything the Raptors claim to value. He's a homegrown talent with deep Toronto roots. He's shown consistent improvement throughout his NBA journey, and he embodies that fighting spirit that made the championship team so special. This is a player who could easily find a home with another organization if the Raptors decide to move on. From a pure basketball perspective, keeping Lawson makes perfect sense. You need depth at the wing position, you need players who can score in bunches off the bench, and you need guys who understand the system and can contribute immediately. Lawson checks every single box while bringing that hometown connection that resonates with the fan base. The reality is simple. AJ Lawson has earned his spot through performance, professionalism, and production. After dominating Summer League and showing steady improvement throughout his time with the organization, cutting him would send the wrong message about how the Raptors value excellence and development. With the recent organizational changes and Bobby Webster now leading basketball operations, this decision becomes a defining moment for the new leadership structure. This decision will tell us a lot about the new front office's priorities moving forward under Bobby Webster's leadership. Are they committed to rewarding players who maximize their opportunities and represent the organization with pride? Or are they willing to let proven talent walk away for roster flexibility that might never materialize into anything meaningful? With one open roster spot available after the Castleton waiver, the pieces are perfectly aligned for Lawson to secure his future in Toronto. The case for guaranteeing AJ Lawson's contract isn't just about basketball, it's about building a culture where hard work and excellence are recognized and rewarded. Raptors Nation, what do you think? Should the organization lock up their Summer League standout, or do you see this playing out differently? Hit that subscribe button if you want more deep dives like this, and let me know in the comments how you think this roster battle shakes out.